Avoid robbing a bank at the ripe age of 75. Say it isn't so. I couldn't believe my eyes when a story broke out about a Pittsburgh native, 75-year-old great-grandmother, who robbed a bank at gunpoint. After seeing this, I did not know whether to laugh or cry. Truth be told, I laughed. Don't you dare consider me rude or immature, you would have laughed too. The seriousness of the situation is no laughing matter. However, the thought of a 75-year-old great-grandmother slowly pacing toward the teller while adjusting her false teeth, trembling as she raises a 9mm gun that she can barely hold, forcefully whispering, "This is a stick-up," tickled me pink. I could not help but ask myself, what would make a 75-year-old woman who is described by her husband, son, and loved ones as Mother Teresa imagine in her wildest thought, let alone carry out the act of robbing a bank? She's in her 70s. This is supposed to be her golden years. Why isn't she flushed with gold? Clearly she didn't save enough for retirement. Marilyn Devine, the elderly lady who robbed a bank, said she wanted to help the poor and hungry people that no one cared about. Her husband said that his wife flipped out and did it to assist their son who's in financial trouble. Her intentions were both pure and selfless. The husband's response is probably a close reflection of what was going on in the mind of his wife. She wanted to solve the financial problems of her son. Nevertheless, that does not cut to the core of why an elderly woman would attempt to rob a bank. The real reason why Mrs. Devine robbed a bank is the driving force behind many insane things people do then later regret, all of which revolves around the subject of money. Yep, the reason why Mrs. Devine robbed a bank can be paralleled to various things, including why people sign up for high interest rate, rip-off, predatory type of loans. It's the same reason why prostitution, stealing, and acts of violence such as robbery exist. Here's the real reason. The driving force behind these insane things revolving around the subject of money, including Mrs. Devine robbing a bank. She was broke, desperate, and hopeless. You'll be surprised what a person would do when they desire something very strongly and cannot figure out a practical, lawful, viable solution to get what they want. They'd rob a bank. The lesson to be learned from this story is twofold. Lesson number one, save for your retirement. You'll need more than Social Security to live on. In addition, you may want to be charitable and help out people who are less fortunate. To be in position to help others, you'll need to have savings to tap into. Lesson number two, don't be so mired by your unfortunate circumstances that you lose hope and become desperate. There's always a positive, legal solution to the problem at hand. I'm Damon Carr, your money coach.